So I had this giant pimple on my chin, and then I got a bee sting and it got really infected. I could only smile with one half of my face. So then in my college ID photo for all 4 years, I looked like this. So then I went into the bathroom, I was so fed up, so I just went, and it squeezed all over the mirror, and it was disgusting, and that's my best pimple story.
That's a good pimple story.
That's a good pimple story. Hi everyone, I'm Nicole. I'm a physician assistant here at Curology.
And my name is Kat. I am a nurse practitioner here at Curology. And today we're gonna talk to you about a question we get asked all the time.
All the time.
Is popping a pimple really that bad? And then, I popped a pimple, what do I do?
All the time.
Yes, so the short answer to the question of is popping a pimple really that bad is it can be. So think about it, when you're popping that pimple, you're creating an open wound. And within that open wound, we can get bacteria, and that can lead to an infection. And an infection anywhere in your body isn't a good thing, especially when it's on your face.
Yeah, and then also when you're like picking at it and touching it and jabbing at it, that can create this inflammatory response. That's why whenever you kind of start with this little pimple that really only you can see, or I feel like that's always the case for me, no one else ever notices. And then I'm jabbing at it, and it gets all red. It's this inflammatory response. It's big, it's gross, and now the whole world knows that you were just trying to pop this zit that maybe before they wouldn't have even noticed. And then two, when you're jabbing at it, you can also create a scar. So a pimple that probably would have gone away on its own, then you create this permanent divot in your face, this permanent acne scar. Those can be really tricky to remove if you can get rid of them at all.
Right, and so now we've told you why is popping a pimple so bad, but then it's like, okay, cool, thanks for telling us that. What can I do to help?
I already did it.
Yeah.
What do I do now?
Even before that is, what can you do to not pop that pimple?
That's true.
You know? So something you can do is put a hydrocolloid bandage on that. That will help to suck up.
Magic.
Yeah, they're so nice. That can help to suck up that oil, that sebum, and help to heal it sooner. Then it's like, uh-oh, I popped this pimple, what do I do?
Well, you can stick a hydrocolloid bandage on it as well. I mean, they're kind of double duty. They can heal an existing pimple, and they can help heal that open wound that you created by picking your pimple. And the hydrocolloids are nice because then it kind of prevents you from touching it. It's a good reminder when you're just kind of automatically going to pick at something. It's like, oh yeah, I have a bandage on, don't touch it. Another thing you can do if you've already popped that zit, now you've got this open wound, you really want to keep it moist. I hate that word too, but it's so true. You got to keep a moist environment. It'll help it heal, and it'll help to prevent a scar. So we really like to recommend like a heavier moisturizer, like a Vaseline.
Right.
That can be really helpful. Yeah. Just to help heal that up and make your face look fresh and beautiful as soon as possible. Yeah.
And then once it has healed up and it's no longer a scab, but it's more of a discoloration on your skin, use sunscreen every day to help to speed up the process of that hyperpigmentation.
Fading. Yeah, it'll help fade those dark spots if you are really diligent with your sun protection. So that's a wrap, I think, on pimples and popping pimples, which you shouldn't be doing. And if you guys have any more questions or comments for us, drop them below, and we'll talk to you later.